Hello, today we discuss on a microscope. Simply the topic given name, Introduction to Microscopy. The one of the question they are given to the student, what is a microscope? See the pictures, they are given to the different number of glasses or the lenses with built or the held by the instrument are nothing but a microscope one. We simply viewing the different objects or the organism under this instrument are nothing but a microscope. So here we conclude a simple symbol given the microscope. The microscope is nothing but the one of the recognizable symbol they are using into a science for to the purpose to viewing, identifying, also given to a magnifying the object or the organism are nothing but a microscope one. The microscope has allows the scientist to make a discoveries about those they are invisible. So the invisible world they are seen with the help of the one of the instrument are nothing but a microscope. Here the blood cells they are present into our body, but they are not seen with naked or the visible eyes. So for the purpose of to see and analyze the particular blood cells, we using the instrument are nothing but a microscope. The microscope word is a difference into the two simple words. The first is nothing but the micros are nothing but a small, and second the scope to look at in a different point of view. So here one of the picture or the pictorial presentation given by under the microscope. So the photograph upon a cells they are visualizing, and it is simply called as a micrograph, and this micrograph they are given with the help of to the microscope one. So here one of the image those simply given to the entire lenses they are given to a simple path or the platform are nothing but theoretically it is an array of the two lenses. So which one are the two lenses? First one are nothing but eyepiece that is given to the under the our eyes, and second those they will be placing over to the object or the organism or the slide are nothing but a objective. So microscope is nothing but an array of two lenses. These lenses they are given to the different way to given to the particular microscope in which the objectives as well as also the eyepiece. There are different kinds of objectives they are using to viewing the particular object. So here one of the objective are nothing but given the 60x. That is the object or the organism they given to a magnifying the multiply to the 16 one. So there are given a different lenses from the facing to the particular organism or the object, and from the numerical aperture or the path they are given to the up to our eyes. So this is nothing but a objective one. Then this objective and the eyepiece they given the particular magnifying the image. So here the magnification is nothing but the how much the larger a microscope those given to the object they are appear. So there are different sets of lenses they are present in a microscope. So the viewing the particular objects are nothing but a magnification. Then after the magnification the actual size of an image or the object and those they are seen into our eyes, this power or this phenomena are called as a resolution one. The resolution are nothing but the microscope or the lenses in which the smallest distance those given to a 2 points can be a separate and distinguish the particular object in a separate point of view are nothing but a resolution. So here, the numerical aperture, that is a simply we says that the NA, and this NA they are calculated with the help of the refractive index. That means the angle of the incident rays, those they will be a pass from the mirror into the objective and up to the eyepiece one. So the numerical aperture is an estimate of how much the light from the sample they are collecting from the objective into the eyes or the eyepiece one. What is the numerical aperture? Simply, the higher the numerical aperture of a lens, this gives the better resolution of a specimen. That means how much the quantity of numerical aperture that's given to a better magnification and the viewing the particular objects are nothing but a numerical aperture. There are the different kinds of a microscope in which we just see the first one are nothing but the light microscope. Here the light microscope given a name to visible light sources they are used for to viewing the particular object under this microscope one. There are different glass lenses they are used, and under the light microscope they will be given to the different kinds of the living cells performing and the behavior those will be seen to the scientist as well as also the student into the light microscope one. The principle of a light microscope, they are working on the basis of the visible light, those they are passing from the refractive index they are formed into the mirror. So the incident rays they are pass or they fall on the mirror from the given to a bending and they comes into the objective and up to the eyepiece one. So the bending of a light is also slow. Then light of the refractive index they are determined are refractive index of a medium. So this is given to the principle of a light microscope. This light microscope they are differentiate on the basis of which kind of the light sources they are used for viewing the object are bright field, phase contrast, dark field and fluorescence light microscope. The different kind of microscopes they are working on the basis of different principles. So here the bright field microscope they will be given to the light transmit through the sample and absorbed by it, and this bright field microscope they are majorly used for to detect the specimen that can be contrasted via dyes. That means the color or the chromatogens they are using to viewing the particular object or the cell by staining are nothing but a dyes one. So those they will be visible or the recognized with the help of a bright field microscope. Now the bright field or the different kinds of a microscope they given different number of parts. So here the highlighted image they showing the eyepiece. So the eyepiece is nothing but the ocular, though just near to when we focusing or the placing our eyes. It contains different lenses and given to a magnification those 10x, 40x as well as also the different kinds of the eyepieces one. And this eyepiece they are present or they located on the top of a microscope body tube one. Then the second, where the object they are placing they given to objective lenses. These objective lenses are also the combination of the different number of magnification lenses with given to a highest resolution or the magnification power. They will be starting from 40x up to the 400x. And these objective lenses they are located on the nose piece of a bottom of a body tube. Then what about the nose piece? It's also hold the different kinds of objective lenses and they given to the continuous rotation with the help of those will be required the different kinds of objectives one, and it will be located at the bottom of a body tube. Then the next one part, the arm, that means the holding the entire microscope with our two hands. So the arms given to the support to the upper part of a microscope, and when we carry a particular microscope, that time the easily carrying the microscope they are with the help of arm. So always having a one hand onto the arm and another hand they will be placing under the base of a microscope. So the much more use given by the arm. So the proper handling of the microscope one. Then the next one part of a microscope are nothing but the base. See, the base is gives to the entire support to the whole microscope. So it will be used the entire carrying the different parts of a microscope. When carrying a microscope, that time always having a one hand same to the arm and second under to the base one. So when we are handling the microscope, arm and base, so they using the both of an hands one. Then the next one part is important. There will be given to a placing the object or the slide one, and nothing but a stage. The stage gives to a support a slide. That means the slide they contains a specimen or the any object or the organism, those they are placing onto the stage and viewing under the microscope. Then same one the stage, the placing or the fix to the particular slide, they will be using the one of the clip or nothing but a stage clip. The stage clip helps to hold the slide into a particular specific place without disturbing. As well as also in a single microscope, there will be a two clips they are using to hold the stage slide they are placing one. So the two stage clips they are given using into the particular microscope one. Then much more important source are nothing but a light source, and the light source they are given the visible as well as also the light sources with the help of the providing the necessary viewing the particular specimen or the object with given to a light source one. Then above the particular light source or the light one, there are given the next one part of a microscope are nothing but a diaphragm. This diaphragm they collect the entire light sources and they regulate one. So it is a wheel they are locating below to the stage, and it also regulate how much the amount of light they are entering or the passing from the particular condenser, diaphragm, objective and up to the our eyes one. So the proper viewing or the magnification of the object is given with the help of a diaphragm one. Now there are different kinds of the adjustment knob. So here the rough adjustment are nothing but simply we says that the coarse adjustment one. Just lowering as well as also the focusing the particular object with the help of the coarse adjustment knob. Simply raises and lower the stage or the objective lenses with the help of the coarse adjustment knob. And the second one, the fine adjustment knob. It is also given to rise as well as also the lowering the stage. Small distance or the exact focusing is given with the help of a fine adjustment knob. And this fine adjustment knob they are using for when the any object or the specimens they are adjust at the low power as well as the high power one, simply 10x to the 40x1. So in this entire content we just see what is a microscope and the different one parts they are given to the microscope, starting from the eyepiece up to the base one. There are given eyepiece, objectives, arms, stage clips, condensers, as well as also the coarse focusing knobs one, fine adjustment knobs one. So this is all about the introductory part of a microscope and the different kinds of microscope they are using from to viewing the object and the objectives into a scientific purpose.